Hebrews chapter 4. We were looking at this last week, verse 10 and 11. For the one who has entered his rest, God's rest, has himself rested from his works as God did from his. Let us therefore be diligent to enter that rest, lest anyone fall through following the same example of disobedience. Here, if we think we can fix everything, our proclivity, particularly in the Western world I've grown up in, it's like you're supposed to fix everything. You're supposed to make it right. But if you can't, what are you going to do there? And the Lord is saying, you know, there's a point where you just cease striving and you come and you keep your eyes on the Lord and you find out from Him, what are you supposed to do next? It might not be what you were thinking at all, but we've got to learn to hear His voice. We've got to cease being so busy and so I've got to manage everything to stop and listen. God, what would you have me to do? His rule and reign starts when we start hearing His voice. When we start hearing the voice of the Lord prompting in our hearts, those little impulses, I call them, of the Spirit. We need to pay attention to that. I mean, again, I was raised in a culture where you were told not to pay attention to anything like that. We're a little better now, but we still haven't learned as Westerners how to, the reality of the spiritual realm in us and with us. So I remember one time I had a dream that really helped me with this idea of cease striving. And in this dream, I went to do the work with the Lord, and I have a canoe, and the Lord's in the canoe. And now I'm thinking about it. You know, honestly, I can't remember if it was a dream or something I thought of. Oh well, it doesn't matter. The story's the same either way. I came to my canoe, and the Lord's sitting there, and I picked up the paddle. I said, "Where are you gonna go today, Lord?" And He said, "We'll go over there, and we paddle over there and do ministry or whatever. Come back, and the next day I'd come down and have the paddle, get in the boat." And I said, "Where are you gonna go, Lord?" And He said, "We're gonna go over there and do some work and start paddling. And the wind is against you, and there's storms, and you got to work hard to get where you're supposed to go, and all that. And you finally get there, and you get your work done. You go back and get in the paddle, get in the canoe the next day, and get the paddle. Where you want to go, Lord?" And the Lord says, "Hand me the paddle." Hey, that's different. Hand Him the paddle, and I say, "Where are we going to go, Lord?" And the Lord said, "It doesn't matter. You're with me." It's like there came to a place where the Lord hit me upside the head with that. It's like, sometimes we can't make a plan that's going to work. But the plan that will always work is be with Jesus. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stop and remember, I'm with Him. And it's not, He's with me. I'm with Him. That's what Jesus said. Give me the paddle. It's like, I don't have control anymore, right?